In a quiet village nestled beneath the shadow of a sacred mountain, there lived a man named Kwame. He was known for his strength and skill as a hunter, but also for his fiery temper. Kwame had one child, a daughter named Adwoa, who was as kind-hearted as she was beautiful. Her laughter brought light to their small home, and the villagers loved her dearly. One day, Kwame returned from the forest with a strange, glowing stone. He claimed the spirit of the mountain had gifted it to him. The village elders warned him to leave the stone where he found it, for it was sacred and dangerous. But Kwame, blinded by greed and pride, refused to listen. "I am Kwame, the strongest man in this land," he boasted. "No spirit can harm me." That night, as the village slept, Kwame hid the stone in his hut and instructed Adwoa never to touch it. Curious and concerned, Adwoa asked, "Father, why not return it to the mountain? What if it brings trouble?" Kwame dismissed her words. "You are a child. Speak no more of this." Days passed, and strange things began happening in the village. Crops withered, animals fled, and an ominous silence hung in the air. The villagers whispered that the spirit of the mountain was angry, and they begged Kwame to return the stone. One evening, Adwoa, seeing the fear and suffering in the village, decided to return the stone herself. She believed her father's heart had been clouded by pride, and she hoped to make things right. But as she crept toward the mountain, Kwame discovered her. In his rage, he believed she had betrayed him. Overcome by anger, he grabbed his heavy pestle and struck her down, pounding the ground in fury until Adwoa's body was buried beneath the soil. Suddenly, the earth trembled and a deafening roar echoed from the mountain. The villagers watched in horror as the spirit of the mountain appeared, a towering figure of stone and flame. "You have spilled innocent blood," the spirit thundered. "For your arrogance and cruelty, you shall pay the price." The spirit raised its hand, and Kwame was transformed into a tree, his roots bound to the earth where his daughter lay buried. The tree bore beautiful, glowing fruits, a symbol of Adwoa's kindness and sacrifice. The villagers called it Nyamedwa, the tree of justice. From that day on, the village prospered once more, and the story of Kwame and Adwoa was told to remind everyone of the dangers of pride, the sanctity of life, and the importance of hum. Moral of the story: pride and anger can blind even the strongest, but justice and truth will always prevail.